Howdy strangers, and welcome back to the third part of our mini-series kind of podcast, BRM5 thing. I don't know what to call this thing. Please leave suggestions in the comments below, please. Because if not, I'm just going to keep saying, oh, BRM5 podcast thingy. Anyway, today's episode, we're going to be talking about shotguns. And shotguns have always been a controversial topic in BRM5. No matter which way you look at it, shotguns should be in the game, shotguns should not be in the game. Whatever you want to say. They're a controversial topic, and a lot of people seem to hate them. How are you not dead? Please heal as fast as possible, me. Alright. But, I swear to God, I always lose my train of thought. This is my problem. But, shotguns have always been a controversial thing, and whether you want to or not, they have been both buffed and nerfed in different ways, which I will get into in a second and explain to you how they got buffed and how they got nerfed. Personally, I don't think that one of them didn't deserve it, and one of them most definitely did, which I'm going to explain in a second. Benelli, it used to have actually only like 5 shots in a clip. I don't know what they call it. 5 for stock ammo, but now it's 8. You have 8 automatically in the magazine, whatever. I don't know what it's called. It's a shotgun. Is it a clip? Magazine? Someone probably correct me in the comments. But it also got its range and reserves dropped, from what I've noticed. Reserves got down, and, you know, of course, range as well. I think I just said range twice, but reserves have been dropped, so it doesn't have as much ammo. So basically, you see how with my M4A1, I've got 50 in my magazine and 111 in the reserves? Yeah, that's reserves. It's how much ammo you have not in the magazine. I hope I didn't really have to explain that to anyone, but there you go. But the AA-12 got more reserves, which it most definitely needed. That was the biggest problem with it, and why nobody really used it, because it was terrible with ammo. Not like shotguns should really be used in PvE in the first place, but PvP, you would run out of ammo so fast. Even 2v2s, you just couldn't shoot it for very long, or just be out. Dang it, why can't it just land on the roof for once? Be normal. But it also got some attachments, which I think some people asked for. I believe a lot of people asked for, like, drum mags for the AA-12, which I think was kind of okay. I was kind of alright with the drum mag being added to the game because, you know, AA-12 already had so little ammo, and it just really wouldn't do anything, so I think it's fine. And even now it's in the game, and I think it's perfectly fine addition. I don't think it really needs to be tweaked too much. Well, sort of. I think 30 is such a weird number, because I feel like people wanted a 20 drum, but it got a 30 drum. That didn't make sense to me, but I don't know. It's their choice. But I kind of want to talk about how the Benelli has 8 bullets stock now instead of 5. Or 8 shells, sorry, not bullets. God, I'm going to mess this up so much. I already know some people are going to complain. But, I don't think it deserved to have 8 automatic. I think they should have made that like an extended barrel option or extended tube. You know, as you have to be like 3 stars, and you have to have 3,000 cash for it. I want it to be like a purchasable attachment, because I feel like having it automatically at 8 is a little bit busted, especially in PvP for how fast it can shoot. AA-12 I think is perfectly fine. Maybe drop it down to a 20 mag instead of 30, because I feel like that's a little bit absurd to have it at 30. Such a weird number, because I feel like when you think of like an AA-12 with a drum, you automatically think of 20, right? And if you don't, why 30? Because I have never heard of a 30 AA-12. It's always been 20. This is bad. Okay. I'm gonna get shot in the back. Please reload. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down for a second, take some pills. Hello. Okay, I'm very glad that you all just somehow don't care sometimes and will just let me walk like right in front of you. Goodbye. But always just been a weird gun. The shotguns have just, you either hate them, and I'm not gonna say that they're terrible. They're definitely not terrible. They're definitely very, very strong and powerful when used in the right hands. 0 stars can use them. Professionals can definitely use them. Like Christ, dude, there's nothing scarier than watching a professional with a shotgun. I mean, that is just an unwinnable situation in PvP. I mean, PvE, you know, it doesn't really matter if you're good with a shotgun. Not like you should really be using a shotgun in PvE in the first place, since, you know, you have less ammo, not as much of a range. Assault rifles are very much the best in PvE. There's no competition there. It's just perfect for all ranges. pretty good damage depending on the gun. M4A1 just fires fast, 3-shot, whatever. Very, very strong all around. I don't think I have to say much. I'm gonna take a bandage. That was kind of a waste of a bandage, but I mean, I've got so many in just reserves for just one person, so I might as well use them. But yeah, they've always been... I don't want to say overpowered. I don't think the AA-12 has ever been an overpowered gun. I still don't think it's an overpowered gun. I think it's pretty fair balance, considering how slow it is. A lot of assault rifles can outgun it. Players can easily outmaneuver it. Its spread is pretty bad. It's slow, relatively slow. Well, compared to its class, it's very, very slow. But overall, just a slow gun in general. Pretty weak. It feels like it often doesn't just, like one burst or one tap somebody. You can't just shoot one shell and get a kill. Sometimes you can if you're literally like right behind them, but other than that, it's never going to really do that. You're going to have to shoot a lot of bullets, and especially with hit reg being the way it is, or probably still even take even more than just 2 bullets. It's shells. Sorry, shells. It's a shotgun. Maybe it is bullets. You know what? I'm not going to get into the debate. I'm not a gun nerd. Someone probably is and probably getting upset every single time I say buletas, but I'm going to say buletas even more now. Are they just gonna drop off there, or are they just stuck? Okay, well, I shot one guy off. Anyway. Let me just shoot these guys real quick. So yeah, just to kind of once again restate my thoughts, I think extended barrel, they should have like an extended tube or whatever for the Benelli, rather than, automatically having 8. I think that's a little bit absurd and probably should be tweaked, but, we'll see how that goes. And, AA-12 should probably only have a 20 drum instead of a 30. Such a weird number. Why 30? I still want to know the thought process behind that. Maybe it was a mistake, but, like, why 30? I'm going to hope it was, like, just a typo or something in the code. I don't know. Hello, sir. But it just feels weird to have a 30 drum instead of a 20 drum, because I feel like that's what everyone expected. But no, we get 10 extra. We get 10 more. Because, why not? Did I clear them all? I think I got them all. So yeah, very interesting change just to the shotguns. And whether you loved them or hated them, they both got buffed and nerfed in their different ways. Well, I don't know if the AA-12 got nerfed. Did it? I don't think it did. Maybe if it did, it probably got its range cut down. But even then, it's a shotgun. Probably should have had its range cut down, because shotgun's supposed to be good in CQC, not much else. But hey, with the two new PvP maps, which are just CQC, there's more of a reason to fire a shotgun downrange. Why not? I kind of just want to throw this, but I don't think there's like any enemies around. I'm gonna go check. I feel like I'm gonna run out there and get shot because I've got them all, but I have to check because I feel like there might be just one more. I'm gonna die here. I just know it. Oh crap. Oh, I hear the trucks. Oh no. Please get into the building. Oh, please don't shoot me. I'm gonna get... Okay. I really thought I was gonna get shot in the back for a second there with the big turret. Come on. Come on. There we go. Peek me. There we go. No turret guy. Turret guy scares me. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, chuck a grenade down there. Get as far away as I possibly can. Okay, I think grenades actually do stuff now, so that's nice to see. It's not just a completely broken mess of hit reg. That literally you could drop you could drop a grenade like right behind someone and won't take any damage. So I'm glad to see that got fixed apparently. Because then when I'm not like 3 stories away, I don't die, but the enemies don't die. Like that way old grenades would be like, hey, you're on the 3rd story, you die, but no enemies die. And now it's like, hey, you can be on the 3rd story and not immediately die. So, good job, BRM5 dev team, for fixing grenades, I guess. Personally, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. I think shotguns are perfectly fine in the game. They definitely do need to be tweaked in different ways and cannot be balanced the same way. It's not like, oh, Benelli's got to get range cut down, AA-12's got to get range cut down. Because they're completely 2 different shotguns. You can't just treat them like the same way. And while I do think both shotguns should have got their range cut down, as a poor example, they definitely didn't need that because they were pretty good at a range, especially the Benelli. So Benelli definitely needed it, but not as much as the AA-12, I don't think, because AA-12 is pretty weak. But I'm glad to see that the AA-12 got special treatment. I think what I really should have done for the analogy there was they don't need to be treated the same. AA-12 deserved more ammo. Benelli didn't. You know, because really, keep it at 5. AA-12 can have 20. That's fine. Make them attachments to have extended. You know, like you can have an 8-round magazine. You know, for the AA-12. That's fine. You know, like I don't mind that. That's not a big deal for me. I really wish I didn't throw that grenade now because all the glass is broken, so I can't just like cheese them with the glass. You know, like little quick peek. There we go. Alright, so this is a bad mistake, because now, what these guys can do is basically just shoot me from wherever, and that's not okie dokie. Okay, how are you not dead? You are scaring me. Please shoot bullets. This is scary. Please stop. What is happening right now? I'm just gonna keep shooting and hope for the best. What happened here? Also, I feel like didn't they get rid of like the ability for them like to kick or whatever? So like if you're like right next to them, they can just like punch you or whatever. Did they get removed? Did that feature get removed? Because if so, that's kind of sad. I like that feature. It's kind of funny. You know, like next moment you're just getting drop kicked by a bunch of AI. Plus they put away their guns for a second, so it wasn't like it was a bad thing. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I didn't play a lot of PvE. I still really don't. Well, I don't play PvE as much as some of you nerds, but you get the point. Anyway, I think I've rambled on about shotguns and just random stuff in general, so I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. As always, link to my Discord is in the description if you want to yell at me and maybe give me video ideas. Or you can join the BRM5 gang, where a bunch of YouTubers, BRM5 YouTubers, are kind of hanging out or whatever. We kind of host stuff. Well, we've only hosted one thing so far, but still, check it out, join it, yell at people. It's okay. It's just how it is. Don't be an idiot. That's all I ask you to do if you come from this video and join the server. Just don't be an idiot. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I know I really should cut it here, but like, seriously, if you all have any suggestions to name this podcast or whatever, please do, because I don't want to just keep saying, oh, BRM5 Podcast. Like, really, I need help with this, because I'm not smart and uncreative. Well, I'm creative, but not in the right spots. So yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Goodbye. Did I even kill all these dudes? The trucks are still here. You just... Oh no, there's still this one dude. What? Where are you? You were like in the truck. What the heck?